Hi YouTubers, welcome to one of my videos. Got another project on the go. I've just not long finished this FM transmitter here, and I've got this board to work on. Just put this out of the way. It's another light effect thing. It's called a knot board, and there's quite a few LEDs to solder in, microprocessor chip, a couple of switches, and a power and a header board. And the thing that's interesting about this, it looks like it can be programmed by a computer because it's got receive data and transmit data pins here. So if you know how to program these chips, I think you can change what it does. Double-sided board, quite a big board. And this might be when I try assembling it different. It might be I solder the LEDs in first, but not sure. We'll see how it goes. Now this board is going to take a lot of soldering. There's all the LEDs. I'm not sure how it works, to be honest, and what the display is going to look like. There's not many of these available on the internet, and I don't think anybody's done a video on one, so I'm not sure how good it's going to be. I don't know if you can hear that. There's an alarm going off in the background, some sort of house alarm, but it's not ours. And I should carry on soldering these in, and the best way I've found is just to poke them through. Let's see if I can do it single-handed. Obviously the positive the top like that, and then put it on its front, and then because it's only got LEDs all the same height, it should hold them in place while I solder. Well, it's slowly taking shape, and you can see there's a pattern developing. There's a fair bit of soldering on this board. Good practice though, if nothing else, and it's going to be a bit of fun. I've got no real practical use to these at the moment or any of the other kits. It's just a bit of fun, and it's been years since I've done any real soldering, and my hand's getting more steady doing it. My eyesight is getting a bit better actually, and getting used to looking at circuit boards. There's a lot of Chinese writing on here. I've no idea what it means. But we'll carry on. As a suggestion with making one of these, if you do get a chance to make one, start from putting 4 LEDs around the outside and then start from the middle. But I wouldn't advise you to put more than 4 LEDs in at a time. So you put 4 in through, the holes, bend them over, then solder them, and then cut them off, then do another 4. It's easier then to keep track of your solder joints, make sure you haven't missed any, and also it's easy to cut them off with your cutters when you cut the excess wires off. But that's just my suggestion. Excuse the poor lighting, it's just the way it is at the moment. But if you put too many components through, and it's difficult to solder them, to get the soldering iron around the connections. So with the LEDs, it's better to do like 4 at a time, and then you can put so many in this side of the board and so many in that side of the board, and it doesn't conflict. And it also gives you a chance to push them so they're actually tight flat on the circuit board, so they're not crooked. It's really, really awkward in this room because the light above flickers, and the natural light coming through the window reflects off the circuit boards, like you can see. It's a reflection of the window, and I haven't really got anywhere else I can work that gives me the correct light for doing this soldering, because my eyesight's not as good as it used to be. I've got 3 LEDs to put in now, then I can start soldering in the switches and the IC holder and the power input lead, and there's room for a USB socket on here, and I ordered one the other day and perhaps I should have ordered a couple of them. Never mind. I can hopefully get it going without a socket. Hi YouTubers, well I've got it working but not all the LEDs are lighting up. There's gaps in the pattern. Like there's two LEDs here which don't light up, and there's bits missing over here with a pattern. 17 and 18 don't light up, and without a circuit diagram I don't stand a cat and mouse chance of working it out whether there's a fault. I need to look at the matrix to find out which LEDs. I made a list here of the ones that are not working, and if I can get a circuit diagram I might be able to identify which ones. It might be a programming error on the chip, but it was, I think this kit was about £3, so it's not too bad. There was 81 LEDs, so it's a possibility I've got a faulty one, but if it's in series with another one, I'm not going to know. So I'm a bit stumped at the moment. There's gaps in the patterns. Still quite an interesting bit of kit. If I could stop it really flashing somehow and get all the LEDs on. Well, I knew it had happened sometime, you know, with these kits. This is the knot kit, Chinese knot kit. And I've got quite a few of the LEDs. There's about 20 LEDs not lighting up. And I've checked all the LEDs, all in the right way. And I've checked them individually. So it could be the microprocessor or printed circuit board track fault. On the back of the board there is a little nick in it, and like a cut with a knife, I should say, and I wasn't sure whether it should be soldered together or not, so I've soldered it and it didn't make any difference. It's a shame really, because it's quite a lot of work gone into this one. It's a lot of time. So at the moment I've contacted the supplier to see if he can send me a circuit diagram, and if not I'm going to have to request another one. And but at the moment it's the Chinese New Year celebrations, and with other things going on in China it might be a while before I do like a part 2 of this video. But you can see there's gaps in the display it's doing. See, yeah, it's quite significant what it's not doing, I should say. Anyway, thanks for watching. Please subscribe and like.